I am Al Ross for Channel 90. This is an exposé on the company of Zen Juice. Your name is?
Dan Edwards?
And you were the main spokesperson of Zen Juice?
Yep, for 10 years.
Alright. Now, when you came to us, you told us about reported verbal and physical abuse by the staff, producers, directors, and workers of the Zen Juice campaign, an ad campaign spread all across the United States advertising the drink of Zen Juice.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
Well, I was told what to say, and I'd stand in front of the camera and do my lines, and they would always take issue with that, and they would insult me and tell me to do it again, but better, or sometimes they would just hit me. They took a liking to throwing things at me, just on occasion. They thought the coffee was too cold. Just throw it at Dan.
That sounds terrible, Mr. Edwards. Now, tell me about the people who abused you. Why exactly? And what were they like? We know nothing about the inside of this company. All we see is the shining face of the delicious drink Zen Juice. Please, enlighten us.
I don't know much about the company. I know that the people who run the ad campaign are horrible people, and I can only assume that the people up top are even worse. I only came in contact with a dozen or so workers. They kept me confined to just a couple of rooms.
Interesting. What kept you from leaving? Was it your contract or
Handcuffs.
handcuffs?
Yeah.
They had handcuffs on you at all times? I mean,
No, but they had a lot of very big people watching me when I was out of handcuffs.
what I am gathering here is that you are telling me that you are being held hostage. Yes, hostage. Write that down. By the producers and people who ran the Zen Juice ad campaign. Can you directly confirm that?
I can.
Alright. You were the lone spokesperson?
Yep, for 10 years, as I said.
Dan Edwards. What was your career before you decided to join the campaign?
Well, I didn't have very many jobs. I usually just kind of worked at convenience stores. I was very glad when I got this acting position. Never known myself to be an actor, but here they were offering it to me. See why they offered it. I still don't understand now. Guess they just wanted somebody to torture.
It's very peculiar that they found such a random person with no binding to the company. How did you come across them, or how did they come across you?
Well, I found this pamphlet taped to my car and said that they were offering a lot of money, so I went to the interview.
And how much money were you being paid?
Probably around $60 an hour, I think it was.
$60 an hour, and is that what they promised?
Yes.
$60 an hour.
Didn't end up getting much of that.
You didn't end up getting much of it? What happened?
Well, I mean, I got no much more than I got in the convenience store and the other places that I worked at, and even then I couldn't really go outside to spend it.
That's very interesting. Under special notes, when you wrote us your form about your story, what I now appears to be an amazing story of deceit and treachery, you made a point of mentioning yoga within Zen Juice. Now, from what the campaign ads that I have seen look like, in almost every one, there is the spokesperson doing yoga.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that one. I think the higher-ups just really enjoy yoga. Bunch of hippies. So they say that it's great for doing yoga and taking a jog. Don't really understand what that has to do with this random drink.
Alright. I only have a few more questions for you, Mr. Edwards.
Yep.
First of all, these people seem very dangerous. They either had you in handcuffs or had what sounds like bodyguards keeping you from exiting.
Yes.
What's your plan going forward? Are you afraid that they will ever track you down?
No, I'm not afraid.
You're confident.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Edwards, I am confident too that we will put an end to this terrible company's terrible practices. I can't believe they would abuse a person so much. However, it does appear that they have a new spokesperson. What do you think of the new Coach Steve?
Sorry for that poor guy.
Interesting. And to wrap up the interview, or expose, what do you have to say for the folks at home about the company of Zen Juice, which they have all seen on their TV on the day?
Well, whenever an ad comes on, switch the channel. If it's me, don't listen to me. I was made to say things that I don't believe in. That drink is horrible, they do horrible things, and Zen Juice, it just tastes like shit. Now, just don't get it.
Thank you very much, Dan Edwards. I appreciate you being so brave as to come out and talk about the company like this. I'm Al Ross for Channel 90. This has been the expose of Zen Juice. Now I'm going to go home and take a nice bath. What about you, Mr. Edwards? You can cut the cameras, yes.
I'm gonna go home and see my family again. It's been
Very
a while.
interesting. It's been 10 years, yes?
Yep.
Well, you have a fun time with that, Mr. Edwards. I bid you adieu.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you very much.